Hey guys, so after my picture yesterday, so many of you messaged me about how I do my hair. And sorry, I'm putting on my face lotion. I always do that first. But seems like I have a good amount of curly haired peeps that might like a little extra how to. Anyway, so this video is for you. I just got out of the shower. I'd love to say that I am documenting this from my humongous bathroom, but that's not how we roll here in the Hageman household. So I just got out of the shower. I did not towel dry my hair at all. In fact, all I did was squish the water out of it after I washed and conditioned it. Now, what you have to remember when you have curly hair and you don't wash your hair every day is that lots of hair is going to fall out. And it drives me crazy because there's hair everywhere. So what I normally do is I comb through it when I'm in the shower with my conditioning treatment on. And I also don't wash it every day. I only wash it about every 4 to 5 days. If I get it wet in between, then I will just do a conditioning treatment. So I just combed it with a wide tooth comb and got a little bit extra hair out. I also got a little bit of extra water out. But you do want your hair to be sopping wet. Now I'm going to put on this Max Green Alchemy Scalp Rescue Matte Paste. And putting about that much in my hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply finger this through my hair. Now my hair is really very wet. In fact, it's dripping down my back on my robe right now. That's okay, that's what you want. Okay, gonna get the extra hair out. And now I'm going to section it. And what I'm basically doing when I'm sectioning it is I'm doing another comb through, like this, okay? And then I'm taking little tiny pieces, combing through, and then here's the key. Here's what I didn't know until recently. You gotta shake it. Your family's gonna wonder what you're doing to your hair. But you're gonna shake it, and then you're gonna scrunch it. So then you take another section. In the back, I don't mind it be a little bit bigger, but the bigger the section, the heavier the curl. So you won't have individual curls when you do larger sections. And you can break them up just kind of like how I did. So you'll go all around your head. And I like to start with the bottom, obviously. Give it a good shake. And then scrunch. Can you hear it? Squishy. Okay, because that's how wet it is. And you got to move kind of quick because the top of your hair is going to get dry and you don't want it to do that. So I'm going to squish. Now I'm going to resection again and do the process. So I just put that on the top of my head, finger comb through everything at first, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to start to go with my sections. And it doesn't matter if you get some of the first section in with the top, you know, more of the lower section in with the top, that's okay. So you're just doing the curl, you're just shaking it out. Shake, squish. And this really doesn't take very long. And you know, for the longest time, I never embraced my curly hair. I have spent probably 10 years of my life blow drying it straight, to use a flat iron or a curling iron to give me the kind of Victoria's Secret waves that so many girls like nowadays. And I like them too, don't get me wrong. Every once in a while I'll do that. But I started to realize that I was actually killing my hair doing that. And I was wasting so much time. So when I got this new routine down, it seriously saved me. Okay, so now when you get to the top, I have a lot of hair, so I like to do it in a couple different sections because then my curls are more defined on the top. I will shake smaller sections on the top because I want them to be more defined. And I'm still getting the squish. I also like to do the front in a special way because just the way I like my hair to be done. So I'm gonna get it to the end. You gotta grasp right at the end and give it a good shake. And you'll see there's a defined loop right here. So I'm gonna break that up just a little bit and then I'm gonna squish. And you can see kind of the curls that it makes. Now after I'm all done doing this, I'm going to put a little bit more product in my hair, and then I'm going to use just a classic diffuser. Now I'm not using a fancy blow dryer that like you get at a salon store. Mine's from Target. I mean, come on. Let's be real, no one has the money for those fancy blow dryers. And I'm just going to use the diffuser that came along with it. Nothing fancy. So we're going to shake this. Squish. And this little guy got loose, so I'm going to shake him too. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit more of my product. My hands are still covered in hair right now. Just about this much. And I'm going to tilt my head as far to the side so I get up into the roots to help it be curly. And I'm going to squish. The great thing about this product is it does not have any synthetic chemicals in it. So it will, once you dry your hair, you will be able to avoid that crunch factor that no one likes. You don't want your hair to be crunchy. You want it to look soft and well defined. So at this point, I'm not going to show you today, but at this point, I would diffuse my hair off to the side like this. Diffuse, up. Let me show you. Here's my blow dryer. When I'm blow drying, I squish the hair up in and I go hot and slow. So then I'll go to the next section, diffuse, hot and slow. And then I'll tip my head over and do it upside down so that I get a really, really great amount of lift at my roots. And I will probably get it 75% dry, and then I'll let it air dry the rest of the way. And then all I do, because it will seem crunchy when you do that, all I do to get rid of that crunch factor once I'm done air drying it is I'll just re-scrunch. One last tip. This is an old t-shirt of my husband's. I don't want to put anything normal towel fabric on my hair. So old t-shirts work really great. So what you can do after you've got your product in, you've sectioned off and you've shaken your hair, is just go through and pull a little bit of extra water out. So I'll go through, I'll diffuse. Once it's completely dry, I will re-scrunch, and then I'm good to go. Hopefully you guys like it. Thanks. Bye.